Branch High School, Chesapeake, Virginia. WHCS Channel 5 presents a sports exclusive, the Hampton Crowlers versus the Norcom Greyhounds. A.G. Warble and Bill D will provide the audio portion of our show. Okay, A.G.
All right, thank you, Sam. Bill, you've had a chance to play Norcom in a scrimmage this year. You also played Hampton during the regular season. First of all, tell us a little bit about Norcom, what we're going to expect from them tonight.
Well, we scrimmaged Norcom early in the season with our first preseason scrimmage, AG, and they play a very attack, aggressive style defense. I think that's the key to their team. They're going to be aggressive up front. They're going to play a lot of man-to-man defense, man-to-man coverage, and they're going to blitz. They're going to bring their outside linebackers hard, and they're going to try to make things happen with their defense. That's their style of play.
That type defense, what is Hampton going to have to do to be successful tonight?
Well, I think Hampton is going to have to be patient. The thing about that type of defense we're playing against, they're going to make some big plays, but they're also susceptible to giving up some big plays. When we scrimmaged them, they held us, a few times, but we also broke a couple big plays. And I think if Hampton just stays with their game plan and stays after them, they'll get some big plays.
Okay, Bill, what about Antonio Ricks? Now, I know you haven't seen him play too much, but he's breaking all kinds of records over here. What have you heard about him?
Well, Antonio Ricks is a junior. He's been playing for them since his freshman year. He's an all-time leading rusher for the Southeastern District. He gained over 1,100 yards this year, and he ran very well in the playoffs last year against Bethel and Wilson. And I think he's going to be the main person that Hampton's going to have to key on in order to slow down their offense.
Okay. In addition to Ricks, what other type of offensive threats do they have? Or what type of offense do you expect from them?
First of all, they're a run-oriented team, so they want to run the football, to win. But their quarterback Sykes, he throws the ball pretty effectively. But their play-action passes, bootlegs, things of that nature. He'll try to get on the corner himself. But they're going to want to run the football and control the football in order to win the football game.
All right, now Hampton defensively, of course the wide tackle 6, I guess, but what's Hampton going to have to do on defense?
Well, Hampton's always, traditionally tough against the run. This year is no different. They've got a great defense. If they can stop the run and get them to do some things that Norcom doesn't want to do, put the ball in the air more, and get away from the things that they've done, they want to do, then I think that's going to be their advantage. They want to take away the run. I think Hampton's as good as they've ever been versus the run.
Okay, offensively now for Hampton, what do you see tonight?
Well, I think last week they had a problem with turnovers. I know Coach Smith is going to stress that. They have to keep away from turnovers because that's what Norcom is going to strive to do. They want to get turnovers. They want to get field position. They want to make things happen with their defense. Hampton is just going to have to come out and play the type of football that they're used to: run, play action, pass, when they don't expect it, and keep them off balance and have a balanced attack.
All right, Bill. I think they're announcing the officials now. While they're doing that, go over the starting lineups for the teams here. Maybe start there with Hampton.
Okay, first of all, we've got on offense, we got number 66, White Vick, 6'6", 265, junior. Number 70, Ruben Volk at guard, 6'2", 180, junior. 65, center, Tim Gary, 6 foot 230, senior. Number 75, Tyrone Tynes, 6'2", 250, senior. 74, Lloyd Tucker, 6'2", 250, senior. At tight end, we got Dwayne Payton, 6'2", 190, junior. At split end, we got Steve Randall, number 21, 6 foot, 165, senior. Number 1 flanker, Desmond Wilson, 6'1", 170-pound senior. Fullback, we got Shelly Elson, number 44, 6'2", 230-pound senior. At tailback, we got number 5, Myra Newsom, 6 foot, 205-pound senior. And quarterback, we got number 10, John Logerman, 6'1", 170-pound junior.
All right, Bill, we're getting ready for the kickoff right now, and then we'll go over the defensive lineups.
Okay.
Bill, when you're coaching and you win the toss, what do you like? Take the ball?
I like to take the ball, but a lot of teams like to defer, depending on field conditions. Field conditions are pretty good tonight. I'm not sure who won the toss, but Hampton's going to have the ball first, and I think what they're going to try to do is, establish the run and try to get, some field position early in the game.
All right, we got Ronald Hawkins teeing it up for Norcom. And we'd heard earlier is that they might have trouble with kicking injury.
From what the athletic director told me, their regular kicker, Marcel Thomas, was injured, and that he would not be playing tonight. So this could be an important factor in the game if they have to go with a place kicker, a different place kicker. Kicking the game is very important, depending on how effective they are with their kicking game.
Okay. Deep for the Crabbers, number 2, Walter Ford. Goes to Ford. He recovers on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, we had Walter had a little problem handling the football. Fortunately, they got back on the ball, and they got field position about the 20-yard line.
Okay, looks like got Newsom in the backfield with Logeman. And number 1, Desmond Wilson's in there. Starting out from their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. The give is to Newsom.
And an off-tackle play. I think that's something they really bunch up. That's when Norcom really bunches up at the line of scrimmage, and that's something that I think they're going to be geared up to stop the run. And Hampton's going to have to loosen them up a little bit. They're going to have to mix the plays up effectively.
All right, it's only a gain of about 1, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Logeman in with the play.
What we have on the corner is going high charge. 5 yards off.
Newsom and Ellison in the backfield. And to give this time is to Ellison.
Again, they ran a nice little play off the left side, and Norcom has really got a lot of people up in the line of scrimmage. That's something, when we scrimmaged them also, it's very hard to run the ball up inside on them when they've got so many people on the line of scrimmage.
All right, lost a couple yards on that play. Bring up 3rd down and 3rd and about 11. Ford split out. No, Desmond Wilson split out to the right. 3rd and 11. Logeman to pass. Incomplete.
Great defensive play by the right corner.
Logeman had the distance on there.
It was a good throw. I was right on the money. The defensive back came over. I didn't catch his number, but he came over. I think Steve Randall was the intended receiver, and he tipped the ball right before. I'll tell you, that would have been a big play.
Okay, that's going to bring up 4th down, and Stephen Redfern and the punt for the Crabbers. Just gets off
pressure on the punter.
Good punt.
Yeah, they got a good roll. When you let the ball hit the ground, that's one thing. The one thing you're always going to get is a roll that will usually go against you.
All the way down to like the 25-yard line, 26-yard line. So Norcom will be starting 1st and 10 from their own 26.
Hampton was very fortunate. They fumbled the snap. Redfern did a great job getting the ball off, and got a good roll on the punt. So the field, they get hurt on the field position.
1st and 10 from the 26. All right, to give is to Ricks.
Little fullback belly. He ran out of the pro eye set, and they had him at Ricks at fullback, and just a straight hand off. Nothing, very, very basic play. I think just trying to fill out the defense. Hampton did a very good job. Like I said before, Hampton is very tough against the run.
Okay, it brings up 2nd and 7 from their own 29-yard line. All right, back to pass. Incomplete.
Basic three-step drop with a quick out to the wide receiver, number 32.
Larry Staten.
Larry Staten. I think he's the basic person they're going to look for as far as the passing game goes.
Okay.
I think he's had 17 receptions this year for about 230 yards. And it was just a basic quick out, and he just overthrew him. Sykes overthrew him.
Okay, was Sykes, was he in the scrimmage?
They used two quarterbacks back then, but they pretty much settled on Sykes, I think, midway through the season.
All right, Marcus Dozier also in the backfield with Sykes.
The wing T set.
Complete to number 21, Steve Randall.
Yeah, they got a little different set that time, AJ. They went into a little
Lamoni Burns, excuse me.
They went to a little wing set that time and brought motion and ended up with three receivers over here, and they sprinted out, that's what he wants to do. That quarterback, I think, is a lot more effective when he's throwing on the run. And they got a good play out of it and a first down.
All right. Ronald Hawkins in the backfield behind Sykes. 1st and 10 from the 41. All right, the give this time is to number 34, Antonio Ricks.
Again, they just ran a draw play on first down, and Ricks, they're going to keep giving it to Ricks. They're going to try to keep get him into the ball game, get in the flow of the game. Usually, those good running backs, as they run the ball more, get into the ball game and become more effective.
All right, Sykes brings them up, and it's now 2nd and 9. Sykes keeps. Sykes gains about 3 to the 45.
A little wrinkle. I haven't seen them run the option before, but they ran some option. The quarterback kept the ball. Hampton did a good job containing him and keeping him minimal yardage. That's Hampton's strength. They're gonna give you a few yards, but they're not gonna let you break the big one, and they're not gonna let you get the ball in the corner.
Okay, third. Go ahead.
Especially versus the option, we run the option quite a bit. And they're not going to let you get the pitch. They're going to take the pitch away.
All right, key play here, Bill. 3rd and 6 for Norcom on their own 45-yard line.
Might anticipate another sprint out or some type of roll-out pass. There seems to be some confusion. They're going to need a timeout here.
Too much time. A little confusion in the backfield.
I think it might have been wise to call a timeout in that situation, but I know how it is. Sometimes you get a couple of kids. But I think the problem you have in that situation, AJ, is you're changing your formation and you're trying to get the right personnel in for a certain play. And when you're trying to do that, you can cause a lot of confusion with the kids getting set up. Now they've got a tough situation.
Right, it's going to change the play selection here a little bit.
Really change it. And we have to look. I would look for some type of sprint out pass. I think that's what they were trying to set up.
Okay, 3rd and 11. Sykes back to pass. Pressured. Intercepted. Intercepted by Walter Ford. Somewhat of a desperation pass there by Rick.
Well, I think the kid forced it. They had him contained. They didn't have anybody open. And that's something you don't want to do against Hampton's defense when they're back in that zone. Is overthrow a ball over the middle or, in the middle of that portion of the field. And Walter Ford did a great job picking it off.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Crabbers now on the Norcom 48-yard line. Hogeman brings them out. The give is to Ford. Loss of about 2.
Again, they blitzed They blitzed on that particular play, and they made some penetration, and the play had no chance. It didn't look good from the start.
Right. They're using Ford in that fullback position tonight, Bill. Are you surprised?
I think they ran Ford from the tailback spot there, and I think they're going to try to utilize Walter Ford. He's got great speed and has potential for big play.
Okay, Hogeman brings them out. 2nd and 12. A little movement.
Yeah, they drew him off sides, AJ. I think he changed the count and the way Norcom's been teeing off on the football that they anticipated drawing them off sides.
Good move.
Yeah, there's no question they were off sides.
good move on the part of Hogeman.
Well, that'll slow them up. I think they've been teeing off and making things happen. Now they're going to they're going to have to watch the football. I think they were teeing off on
All right, second and about 7.
on the cadence.
Got Shelly Ellison in the backfield with Newsom. The throw to complete.
To Desmond
Wilson. Good pass by Hogeman.
That's a good play against them because it's a 3-step drop. He doesn't need a lot of time to throw the football, and he just got it out to Wilson underneath the coverage, and they got it. And I believe they got a first down. Just a quick drop.
First down for the Crabbers. Bill, soft hands there on Desmond Wilson's part.
Nice. He's a heck of a receiver, AJ. He's done a good job for him all season.
All right, Walter.
I'm impressed, Logan, that he really delivered the ball very well.
Okay, Newsom and Ford in the backfield behind Hogeman. First and 10 for the Crabbers. The give is to Newsom.
They ran
About 11, 12-yard gain. First down. Another first down for the Crabbers.
They ran a quick trap with Newsom, which is the way they're working upfield. They're coming across so hard that could be an effective play for them tonight. And Newsom's a very intense running back. He runs very hard to get the tough yards.
Crabbers have a first down now. Second. That was a gain of 7, second and 3 from the Norcom 30. Timeout call by Hogeman.
They try to draw him offsides.
Okay.
I think they're looking to really slow him down on the defensive front. I think they had a no play on to draw him off, and they didn't come across. But the one thing now, Norcom is going to have to be aware of that, and that's going to slow him up.
Okay.
There's 5 minutes and 32 seconds left in the quarter.
All right, we now have 5:49 left in the first quarter. No score yet, but the Crabbers are on the move. Bill, any surprises early?
Well, not really. I like what Hampton's done here in this last drive. They've hit them with the quick out, with just a quick 3-step drop, which alleviates a lot of the pass rush and the pressure that Norcom wants to give you. They've run a trap play. Again, that will slow up them wanting to come across so hard. They had a no play where they pulled them off sides. That's good. So they're doing things to take advantage of the type of defense Norcom's playing. And this is a good start for Hampton.
Okay. All right, we got 2nd and 3 from the 30. Hogeman with Newsom and Ford in the backfield. The give is to Ford for a loss of about 3.
They just went to a split back that time, AJ. They tried to hit him with the quick dive, but there was just too much penetration.
All right, that brings up a 3rd and about 5 for the Crabbers. Desmond Wilson split out to the right. Shelly Ellison and Ford in the backfield. Complete to number 21, Steve Randall.
They just went to a quick 3-step drop. And it's Steve Randall on the quick. It looked like a quick hitch this time, AJ.
Enough for a first down there, Bill.
For a first down. Good call. I thought that's what they might go to, and that's been very effective for them both times they run it.
Okay. Crabbers now have a first down at the Norcom 25. Hogeman brings them out. The give is to Ellison this time.
Again, a quick
5 or 6 yard carry.
Quick dive to Ellison, and he really hit the hole well, and but he got tripped up, or otherwise he might have broke it all the way on that. They're trying to do things that don't take a long time to develop, AG, because with the defense that Norcom's playing, they're coming hard. They're trying to hit them with quick stuff, and they're doing a great job right now executing their offense.
All right, that brings up a 2nd and 5 from the Norcom 20. Hogeman's got Ellison and Ford again. No, Ellison and Randall in the backfield this time. The give this time is to Ellison. Not much there.
Again, they ran the same play. Norcom was a little bit more effective. Like I said before, if you stay patient with them, they're going to stop you sometimes because they're stunning and they're bringing people and they got people up tight. But if you stay patient with them, I think they'll do. And they're doing a great job on this drive right here.
Okay, about 3rd and 5 now from the Norcom 19. Ellison
I
and
look for another quick pass.
incomplete.
Again, that's why I thought they'd go to the quick hitch again, and it was a good throw, good delivery. We just didn't handle the football.
All right, Bill, it's going to bring up a 4th and 5. Hogeman's on the sideline now.
He's getting the play.
Here comes the
I
play.
anticipate trying to draw him off sides to see if they can get him to come across and then possibly call a timeout and pick out a play that would fit this situation.
Okay, 4th and 5 from the 19. Incomplete, just out of the outreached hands there, Desmond Wilson. Nice attempt, though. Nice drive.
Good throw. It was a good throw. I think they felt like, with them throwing the quick passes, they would set them up in a deep one, and they came very close. They hit them for 6 points.
It's a pretty pass on Hogeman's part. Just
Yeah, he laid it out. He laid it out good. Logan throws the deep ball good. He throws it very well. I think one thing that drive has established that Hampton can move the ball on them, and they slowed up Norcom's defense quite a bit.
okay, 1st and 10 from their own 19. Norcom takes over. Sykes brings them out. The give is to Ricks.
They tried to run sweep on Hampton's defense, and I'm with AG. That is just a tough play to run against their defense. That defense is scared to keep you inside, and that's why he had to turn it up. And that's just a tough way to go when you're running against Hampton.
Okay, they'll bring up a 2nd and 7 from the Norcom 23. Jeremy Glover joins Sykes in the backfield. Give is to Glover for pick up about 2 yards.
Then they ran a power play inside. A great fill by Myron Newsom. He came across and he just missed making the tackle in the backfield, but he came in and forced that play. And I'll tell you, I think he's the best linebacker in the district and probably one of the best ones in the state of Virginia. He's
had an outstanding year.
He's a heck of a football player. He plays intensely every play.
All right, Sykes has Ricks behind him. Sykes back. Complete. Number 32, Larry Staten.
Nice
First down.
By the quarterback. He threw that. It was about a 10-yard hitch. He just took a 5-step drop, strictly a timing pattern, and hit him right on the cut. Well executed play. I'm impressed with the Sykes kid. He throws the ball, better than I thought he did when we scrimmaged against him. He's improved quite a bit.
All right. They have a 1st and 10 from their own 34. Give this time is to Ricks for about 2 or 3 yards.
Again, Newsom did a great job filling, and the line up front with Lloyd Tucker and Tynes did a great. They're just tough to move. They're very physical up front, and they held that to about a 2-yard gain. That ISOs and powers that's going to be tough for them. That's what they want to do, and that's what they have to do. That's what they're stopping right now.
All right, number 42, David Turner for Norcom in with the play. Shotgun. Does this surprise you, Bill?
Yeah, it's a little twist. I don't know if they've run. I haven't seen enough film to know if they've run it before.
Almost intercepted.
Good play by Sean Kimmer. He had an interception last week. And see, that's tough throwing. You're throwing right into the teeth of the defense. When you're throwing against Hampton over the middle. I think when they were outside hitting the quick hitches and things like that, that's more effective than trying to throw that ball over the middle.
Okay, Bill, it brings up about a 3rd down and 7. Key play here for Norcom on this drive.
You might see them go back to the quick out or the quick hitch on the outside.
He's got number 22, Glover, split wide to the right. The fake.
Bootleg pass.
Got a flag down. Okay, got a flag. Might have been holding that in the backfield.
They come back home. They ran a little bootleg. They had a receiver wide open, but he dropped it. But that's something that they have run a lot in the past. And again, I think the kid Sykes is more effective when he's moving.
All right, we got 1:05 left in the first quarter. No score here. Playing this game being played tonight at Western Branch, and so far it's been a defensive battle. Bill, I think we thought at the beginning of the game it might be a low score.
We were talking before the game. I really anticipated a defensive football game. These are two great defenses. You're going to have to earn every yard that you gain against them, and I expect a low-scoring defensive football game.
Number 2, Walter Ford is the deep man for the Crabbers.
Walter Ford deep for the Crabbers.
Octavius Brothers is the punter.
Pretty decent punt. Brothers.
Excellent punt.
Covered by number 22, Glover. Good punt.
Excellent punt. Again, he got a good one. It hits the ground, you're usually going to get a positive roll. And now they exchange of field position. Hampton's very deep in their territory.
They're down on about the Hampton will be starting from, it looks like, about their own 20-yard line. And Logeman again brings them out.
It's going to be a game of field position.
From their own 19.
When you got great defense.
Yeah, Ellison and Newsom in the backfield behind Logeman. Give is to Newsom, short gain, maybe one.
Just a quick dive, and again, Norcom's inside people are quick, come across hard, and it wasn't much. It was just a quick dive, not much there on that particular play. But again, they're trying to hit quick things that don't take a long time to develop.
All right, Logeman talking to Ford. Second and about 8 for the Crabbers on their own.
Yeah, Walter Ford,
22.
Quarterback.
Walter Ford, quarterback. That's.
I think what they tried to do there, AJ, is run some option and maybe get Walter on the corner. I haven't seen Walter play.
Have you seen that play this year?
No, I haven't. I knew that he was their backup quarterback, and we knew when we played him, we knew that he was the backup quarterback.
All right, Bill, this is into the first quarter here. Crabbers 0 and Norcom Greyhounds 0. Defensive battle already, Bill.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we got two great defenses. Hampton had a nice drive, and I think it gave them the confidence to know they can move the ball against Norcom. They've only given up 23 points this year, and they did some good things in that drive, established some good things, and they're just going to have to stay patient.
All right, Bill, we got 12 minutes left in this first half. What kind of adjustments you see from Coach Smith and Crabbers?
Well, I think Coach Smith has got an excellent game plan. He's running plays that that aren't going to take long to develop. Quick passing game, quick passes, things that you can throw underneath their DBs. And I think they just got to stay patient, and that they'll break some big plays against this defense because it's a gambling defense.
Yeah. Bill, while we got a moment here, I want to talk a little bit about your fine season, 8-2. You had a lot of super athletes on that team this year too, and I know you're proud of those Phoebus Phantoms.
Well, AG, I've been coaching 18 years, and I'm as proud as this group as any group I've ever had. They're a great group of kids. We feel like we're a playoff team, and things just didn't work out for us. But the seniors gave us great leadership, and they're just great football players.
First quarter is 10-7.
Okay, we're starting here the second quarter. Crabbers third and about 10. Logeman back to pass. Complete to number 21, Steve Randall. Tremendous pass, tremendous catch.
Well, I'll tell you what, the offensive line did a great job giving Logeman time to throw that football because they're bringing the front people every play. And that play, they went to the twin set for the first time in the game. I think they ran some type of crossing pattern and brought one of the receivers underneath. And the key to that play is having time to throw, and they did a great job.
Logeman's been impressive so far tonight.
He's been very poised and has thrown the ball very well.
Okay, first and 10 from their own 40. Logeman brings them out. The give is to Ford. No gain.
Number 2,
again, they're trying to get the ball on the corner with Ford, which I think is very smart. It's just that in these particular plays they run, Norcom has reacted very well. They run to the ball. They have 11 people that can get to the football.
Okay, brings up about a 2nd and 9 for the Crabbers. Logeman waiting for the play, and Newsom's bringing it in. .59 left here in the 2nd quarter.
Again, they're going to jump into the twin set.
Logeman keeps. Complete to Desmond Wilson, and a fumble on the play.
Fumble, they haven't blown the whistle. And it's going to be Norcom's football.
Flag on the play, out of bounds. Completion to number 1 Desmond Wilson, but
A great hit by, I didn't pick up the man who hit him. Logeman did a great job because he got hit just as the ball was released. Delivered the ball to Wilson, and just the kick he came up and made a great hit, knocked the ball loose.
unfortunate break against the Crabbers.
Yeah, they had a nice drive going, and they're starting to throw the ball very effectively.
Gives the
a personal foul also, which is not going to help the situation.
personal foul against the Crabbers.
Personal foul they had on at the end.
And that's going to take us down to about the 26-yard line. Big break for the Norcom Greyhounds.
Yeah, big turnaround there. Instead of Hampton having the ball in Norcom territory, we got the ball about the 25-yard line, Hampton's 25-yard line. That's quite a turnaround.
Okay, bring 1st and 10 for Norcom at the Crabber 26. Sykes brings them out. The give is to Ricks. Ricks to the 5-yard line. Quick opener.
I'll tell you what, they really did that quick. Norcom's offensive line really came off the ball that time and created a hole. There wasn't much there when he hit up in there. That's the best I've seen their line come off the ball yet.
Okay, first and goal for Norcom at the Crabber 5-yard line.
And when Ricks hits the hole, he's tough.
All right, Sykes brings them out. He's got Dozier and Ricks. Glover in the backfield. Excuse me, Glover with the carry.
Just ran a quick an ISO on the right side. They'll try to just get it up in there and do what they do best, and that's get physical, running hard. It looks like they've gained a couple yards. It looks like they're about the 2-yard line.
About the 2. The second goal from the 2.
That brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that interception, that fumble recovery is a big play. That turnovers will hurt you in any football
A
game.
little confusion in the backfield for Norcom. The give is to Ricks. He stopped. He looks like he stopped short.
It looks like he might have got
about the center of the Crabber line.
right about the 1-yard line. Again, looked like he tried to go over the top.
All right. Timeout being called. Looks like they spotted on the 1-yard line.
Even closer than that, it's close.
To bring up a 3rd and goal from about the 1.
Brings up 3rd and goal from about the 1.
Believe me, this is tough territory down here, AG.
I'm looking for it.
Plays great goal line defense.
All right, Sykes brings them out. The give is to Ricks. Ricks is stopped or lost.
Great play by Myron
Newsom,
Newsom.
big play of the game. Big play of the game for the Crabbers so far.
Plays right there.
Great defensive stand by the Crabbers, and now it looks like Norcom's going for a field goal, and I'm not sure.
I don't think the regular field goal kicker is.
This is Ronald Hawkins making an attempt here from about the 20. Excuse me, from the 10, be about a 20-yard field goal. The kick is good. All right, Norcom goes on the board 3-zip, Bill, but great defensive stand by the Crabbers?
That's tough yardage down there when you're going up against Hampton goal line defense. And like I said before, Myron Newsom is a heck of a linebacker. And he ran. They ran. It looked to me like that might have been a tendency that they ran to the right side every time on that particular drive, and they just went there too many times.
Right. Not only did Newsom stop Ricks, but he stopped him for about a 3 or 4 yard loss. And
again, they were on about the half-yard line, and he hit him. And you know, if he had not made that play, they might have went for it on 4th down. But you know, coming out of that situation with just a field goal, I think it's a good situation. Okay. I know they would have rather not have turned the ball over, but only giving up the 3 points is a lot better than giving up that touchdown.
Right. We got 8:20 left in the first half. Hawkins tees it up for Norcom, and number 2, Walter Ford, deep for the Crabbers. He's standing about his own 7-yard line.
Norcom's kicker did a good job delivering that field goal, considering he's their backup kicker.
Right. Short kick.
Looks like we're going to have maybe an offside.
Both whistle.
On this.
Right on the flip.
Offside on Norcom, it looks like.
You would think in that situation, but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
We have a score in the Bayside Great Bridge game. It's 7-0 Bayside.
Offside against the Crabbers.
Well, there's a neutral zone in there, a 10-yard neutral zone, and evidently one of the linemen were lined up in that zone. You don't see that very often.
The Crabbers were offside on that play.
Hawkins will now tee it up from the
5 yards to the kick.
45-yard line. Ford's again deep, but he's moving in a little bit. I think this kicker doesn't have the range.
I don't think that he's got the range. I don't think they. I'll tell you, I didn't want to kick it to Walter Ford. Maybe they just want to pooch it up and not take any chances of having a good run back. Well, this time he is going to go.
Good kick. Does go to Ford at his own 20. Brings it up to about the 22-yard line. Walter Ford for the Crabbers.
Good coverage by the Norcom kickoff team. Again, their team speed's very impressive, and they did a good job because Walter Ford's a very dangerous return man. They got down.
Special teams, Bill, while we got a moment. Can't say enough about the importance of special teams.
Special teams can change the whole complexion of a football game, and you know, you give up a touchdown on a special team and can turn the game around. And I think both these teams will have great special teams.
Okay, Logeman brings them out. 1st and 10 for the Crabbers on about their own 22-yard line. To give is to Newsom. Newsom about 4 tough yards.
Yeah, he got a little bit more movement, and I think they slowed down the charge of the Norcom defense. In the first quarter, they did some things, and now they might be able to run the ball at them a little bit more effectively.
All right, that brings up a 2nd and about 7 from the Crabbers on 27. Logeman back. In and out of the hands. Number Dwayne Payton.
Yeah, they haven't used the tight end too much this year, and that was a good call because the linebackers are tight, and the play action pulled him up, and he was wide open. Just unfortunately, he dropped the football.
Okay, another key play coming up, Bill. We got 3rd and 7.
That incompletion makes it 3rd down and about 7.
Ford in with the play. What do you see here?
Well, they might try again to go with the quick hitch or quick out, something, enough to get him a 1st down.
All right, Wilson split to the right. Logeman keeps. He caught it. Tremendous catch.
Great catch.
Desmond Wilson with one of the key plays of the game so far.
I believe that's the play they ran before when they had the turnover. He's lying on the wide out and coming in and curling in over the middle. And I'm very impressed with Logeman tonight. He's showing great poise in his game.
Logeman's been on target. 1st and 10 for the Crabbers at their own 43-yard line. Wilson took the catch and a big hit at the same time. The give is to Newsom, about a tough 4 yards.
Now again, another quick hitter. I'm not sure if they trapped it or not, but it's a quick hitting play, and Myron runs very hard, and that's a good first down. Anytime you can get 5-6 yards on first down, that's a good start.
All right, they're calling it 3, so it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Crabbers on their own 46-yard line. Fogelman's got Ellison and Newsom in the backfield. Fight for the ball. Interception. Interception by number 19, Sykes. Bill, that was a fight for the ball all the way. It looked like Sykes.
Looks like Sykes stepped in front of him and took the ball away. If they had both come down with the ball, it would have been offensive football, but he did a good job mostly the ball away.
Might remind everyone we do not have the instant replay tonight. The Bethel Lake Taylor game's also being filmed tonight, and our instant replay equipment is over there.
Again, that's the Hampton has moved the ball effectively. Turnovers like that are backbreakers. You can't have those turnovers.
All right, Sykes brings them out. 1st and 10 from the 20. They give us to Ricks. Pickup of about 6 yards.
I believe that's the play they ran down there that got him up close to the goal line. It's a trap on the right side here, and their offensive line did a good job coming off the football. They're a very physical football team. We're seeing a physical football game out here tonight.
Okay. All right, we got 5:32 and counting left here in the first half. Norcom has about a 2nd and 5 from their own 32. Sykes with the give this time to Glover for about short gain.
I haven't seen too much of Glover. Everybody has paid a lot of attention to the Ricks kid, but this kid looks like he runs up in there hard. They're not big backs, but they keep their feet moving and they run hard.
Another key defensive play coming up for the Crabbers, Bill. We got about 3rd. Looks like. Well, actually, they're going to measure for it. It looks like about 3rd.
Yeah, and we don't have any eagle eyes up here.
No eagle eyes.
But that looks close. It looks like it's going to be a first down possible.
Where's Tim Cole when we need him?
I got it. Hey, who needs Tim?
1st and 10 Norcom from about their own 37.
1st and 10 for Norcom. They're on 37. I'm A.G. Womble along with Coach Bill D. The Phoebus Phantoms here at Western Branch watching Norcom Greyhounds and the Hampton Crabbers. This game being filmed November 20th, 1992. Give this time is to give us to Glover again. Short gain this time, Bill.
Yeah, Newsom did again. Myron Newsom tackle along with number Tyrone Tynes, number 74.
Tyrone had a good season in the Peninsula District.
Yeah, Tyrone's a good football player.
Makes it 2nd and a short 8.
They've got some excellent leadership out there. Singers, Tynes, Tucker, Newsom. Those kids have done a great job leading their team.
All right.
To have the season, and they're Peninsula District champions.
Okay, looks like we got about 2nd and 8. 4:15 left here in the first half. Sykes with Ricks. Sykes keeps. Intercepted. Number 55.
That's the saying he didn't catch it.
Say it bounced. From this angle, it looked like an interception. Say it hit the ground.
It looked like it was interception. They had the angle right there. The referees have been known to be wrong from time to time, but that sure looked like an interception from here. Again, he's getting in trouble when he's trying to throw that ball into the middle.
Okay. All right, brings up another key play for defensively for the Crabbers. 3rd and about 7. 4:02 left here in the first half.
Might look for the bootleg in this situation. They tried to run it earlier.
All right, Sykes keeps.
Here comes the bootleg.
Complete to number 23, Marcus Dozier. First down.
That was the bootleg they ran earlier when they got called for holding and had a receiver wide open.
Third and long, that was a big play for Norcom.
And they came back to it and had the kid wide open and got a first down.
Kept this drive moving, and unfortunately for the Crabbers, gives Norcom 4 more downs here with 3:44 left in the first half. All right. The give this time is to Ricks, looks like about 5 yards.
Yeah, quick hitting ISO. And Ricks flies up in there. He sacrificed himself. You know, he's not a big kid, but he impresses me with the way he keeps his feet moving.
I got him at 5'7", 160.
Yeah, he's not a big kid. And unfortunately, he's only a junior.
Okay, second 4. Second 4 for Norcom. Sykes brings them out.
Option.
Sykes keeps. Ford with the stop.
Again, I haven't seen him run the option much, but this kid, Sykes, is a good runner. He's good on the move. And like I said, Hampton is not going to give you the pitch on the option. They sealed off the inside, and the quarterback had a running lane for a big game.
Okay, it brings up 1st and 10 for Norcom on the Crabber 27. 2:49 and counting, Bill. Got Norcom knocking at the door.
Yeah, this Hampton's defense has to really come up with a big stop there.
All right, Hawkins and Ricks in the backfield behind Sykes. The give is to Ricks. Stop made by Newsom.
They came back with a trap play that they had run to the right. They came back left that time, and it's been an effective play for them. The trap play's been their most effective running play.
Okay.
With Sykes coming in.
All right, the clock becoming a factor now. We got 2:12. We're at 2:08 in the first half. Norcom ahead 3-0. And Norcom with 1st and 10 from their own 15. Sykes keeps.
And they ran the option play.
Sykes scores. Touchdown, Norcom.
This kid, very effective quarterback. He's not real fancy. He doesn't do anything, but he does a great. I think he's got great poise in there. Again, Hampton took away the pitch, but they left the quarterback lane open, and that's the same play they ran for the big play down there.
Hawkins in for the extra point, and the kick is good. 10-0. Norcom over Hampton with 1:46 left in the first half.
That was an impressive drive. They did a good job. I think there were some things that they felt they could do in that drive, and they executed it effectively. I'm very impressed with the Sykes kid. He had the big throw on the bootleg pass, the 2 big plays on the option pass. That's a big touchdown right there, right before half.
Actually, Sykes started this thing with the key interception there.
Again, and he had the interception.
All right. Hawkins ready to kick off. Number 2 deep for Crabbers, Walter Ford. Desmond Wilson back there, and also number 21, Steve Randall. All deep for the Crabbers. .146 in the first half. The kick goes to Walter Ford at his own 16. Walter's stopped at the 35. It looked like that for a minute Walter was going to break it all the way, Bill.
Anytime you're kicking to Walter Ford, there's a chance he can break it. Personally, I wouldn't have kicked that ball to him in that situation with a minute and a half left in the half. I would have kicked that ball in a different direction than Walter Ford.
Logeman brings in play with 1:37 left. You got to put it in the air, Bill.
You want to put it in the air. You want to make sure though that you're not going to force the situation, AG.
All right, Logeman with the give to number 44, Ellison. short gain on the play.
Number 44, Shelly Ellison. On
You don't want to get in a situation where they're dictating what you're doing and they know what you're going to do. In this situation, they're probably laying back looking for the pass, and Hampton they try to hit the quick trap, which is a smart play in that situation if they're really coming across hard looking for the pass.
All right, it brings up a 2nd and 9. We got 1 minute left in the first half. Crabbers with the ball on their own 37. All right, Logoman keeps, throws long, intercepted.
Looks like another interception.
Intercepted by number 40, White. Just out of the reach of Walter Ford.
Yeah, he went deep with it, but again, Norcom was laying back in that situation with only a minute left in the half, and they just waited on it.
Okay. Norcom ahead here 10 to nothing in the first half, 41 seconds left.
I don't think you're going to see anything. I think what they'll do is be happy to go in at half up 10-0.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, I think you're going to see them just run the clock out.
Give us the Hawkins short gain.
Yeah, they just ran a quick trap hoping they'd catch Hampton coming across hard.
That might be the last play of the first half.
I don't think you're going to see another step.
10 seconds left. Looks like the last play of the first half.
Gain of about 2 on the play. It's 2nd and 8 from the 30.
That's the end of the first half. The Norcom Greyhounds 10, Hampton Crabbers 0. Bill, your comments on the first half.
Well, I'll tell you, the thing, Hampton has moved the ball effectively. The thing that they have done is they've turned the ball over. They had, I believe, 3 interceptions, and the 2 interceptions that they've had have really hurt them. They had drives, and they turned the ball over, and then the Norcom, their quarterback has done an excellent job. I think he's done. They have Norcom's got a good game plan. They came back with that option in that second drive and scored that touchdown, which is a big touchdown right before half.
A couple key plays in this first half, Bill, with those interceptions. One of them was by Sykes, which kind of, even though they were up 3 to nothing at that time, that was a key play because they turned that turnover into a score.
You can't turn the ball over. And I know, in any football game, it takes away a scoring opportunity for yourself. It gives a field position, and plus it changes the momentum of the game. I think that's what you saw. As you saw, Hampton was moving the ball very effectively, and I think they gained a lot of confidence in the first quarter. They had the one drive down here where they came away with nothing, but they moved the ball very effectively. The momentum changes with those turnovers, and I think that's what you saw, especially with that last one that turned, or the one that turned into the touchdown drive.
Newsom, one of the bright spots for the Crabbers, stopping on that goal line stand.
Well, that was a big play because we could be looking at 14-0 rather than 10-0, and he's played very well. He reads the skis very well, and it's hard to run at him, effectively, get play after play. He's a tough kid.
And Logoman, even though they had the interception, Logoman seemed to be pretty much on target tonight. Well, a couple drop passes.
Again, we're talking interception. The first turnover was a fumble, I believe, by the receiver. Logoman delivered the ball right in there. Norcom's defense is very physical, and it was a big hit by the DB that caused the turnover. And Logoman, I feel, is throwing the ball very well.
Okay, Bill, let's turn it over now to Director Sam Steele.
We'll be back with the second half of exciting action from Western Branch High School after this brief timeout.
Stat-wise, we got Hampton had 18 yards rushing, 68 yards passing, and I believe they had 4 first downs. Norcom had 8 first downs, 99 yards rushing, 35 yards passing. Hampton had 3 turnovers, 2 by interception, 1 by fumble. Norcom had 1 turnover, 1 interception. I think that's the key to the whole game right now has been the turnovers.
Okay, Bill, what do you do if you're the Crabbers now? You're down 10-0. What do you do here in the second half?
Well, you don't want to push the panic button. You still got a whole half of football. They have moved the ball effectively. I think they're just going to come off and stick with the game plan, do the things that they did effectively in the first half. They just can't turn the football over.
Here again, Logoman has looked good. Some of the passes, a couple of them been dropped, unfortunately, and a couple of them were just, near misses there. One of them in the end zone, as a matter.
Yeah, just missed that one, and the one before that on third down, they threw a perfect pass. Just unfortunate, was dropped by the receiver. They also had a drop over here. They threw the dump pass to the tight end. He's had a couple drops. I think that he has played very, he's played well this game.
Bill, I think everyone expected a tough football game tonight from Norcom, and we're experiencing that. I think Sykes has played both offensively and defensively. I wouldn't put him in the category of Iverson, but I mean, he's an impressive young man.
I think he's a real steady football player. I think he caused the hit on the fumble. He had the interception, and he had the 2 key runs on the touchdown drive. He's an excellent football player.
Okay, Norcom a little late coming out here. We got 10 seconds on the stadium clock, and Norcom shows up.
Yeah, they'll give you 2 minutes. They give you 2 minutes to warm up, so they still got a couple of minutes to get warm.
Bill, while we got just a moment, I know that you would like to be out here playing tonight yourself in the playoffs, and if Hampton had won that game last week, I think you'd be playing tonight. But let's talk just a little bit while we got a moment too about some of the outstanding young men you had there at Phoebus.
Well, I'll tell you what, the thing I'd like to do is just say that the seniors I had on my football team did a great job leading. We had a lot of young kids playing this year. We have a lot of good football players back. The seniors, and I don't want to miss any of them, so I'm not going to, but I give all the credit to my senior football players. They didn't miss any workouts in the off season. They made sure the other kids got to the workouts. They worked out all summer. We didn't have I don't believe we had a kid miss practice in the entire season unless it was injury. And that comes from great leadership. And those kids, they don't have to hang their heads. I'm very proud of them. They're as good as any group I've ever had. And it ain't just season. We feel like we're a playoff team that just did, just one of those rare situations we didn't make it. And we had a better record than 60% of the teams that are in the playoffs.
Okay, Jerry Lawton tees it up here for the Crabbers. We're about ready to go here in the second half. The Crabbers trailing 10-0. This game being played on Friday, November the 20th, 1992 here at Western Branch. I'm A.G. Wammel along with Bill D., coach of the Phoebus Phantoms.
And 34, Terry Ricks.
This is going to be a key point in the game. The Hampton needs to kick the ball off and get the ball back and try to get something established offensively.
All right, deep for Norcom is Glover on about the 10-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? If there is a doctor in the stands, you are needed near the Norcom band.
Lawton waiting for the whistle.
About the return people, but I'm sure they've been effective. Short kick,
picked up by number. It's fumbled.
Fumble at head. Where is Hampton?
Number 44, Ronald Hawkins fumbled that ball. A little excitement there.
Yeah, I know. No, as a coach, you don't want to see that situation. The ball went, especially when it's going in the other direction. He did a good job sticking with it and picked it up and had an excellent run.
Okay, Norcom will start 1st and 10 from their own, looks like about the 37-yard line. Sykes again brings them out. This time he has Dozier in the backfield. And the give this time is to Ricks. Looks like a gain of about 3.
Ran a little counter and brought their pull. That's like a counter trade where they bring the guard and the tackle, and they bring Ricks behind it, and they got a 3-4 yard gain out of it. He's a tough kid. I'll tell you, he sticks his nose up in there.
All right, Hawkins brings in the play for the Greyhounds. 2nd and 7 from their own, looks like 40-yard line.
And a wing set this time.
All right. Ricks behind Sykes. And the give is to Ricks. Looks like a gain of about 3.
34, Terry Ricks on the carry.
Again, they got into a little wing set, went away from the wing, and they're sticking with Ricks. He's their primary carrier, and he was effective in the first half, and it looks like they're going to stick with him in the second half. You know, they want to run the football. They want to keep the run established. They don't want to get forced into throwing the ball, especially with a lead. They'd probably like to eat as much clock as possible.
Okay, that brings up to a 3rd and 3 for Norcom. Sykes brings them out again with Dozier and Ricks in the backfield. To give this time is keep. It's keep by Sykes and eludes a couple tacklers, eludes about 3 tacklers. Number 55, Sean Kimmer with it.
Excellent job making the play, because that kid, Sykes almost broke that for the first down. Hampton did a much better job on the option on that particular play. That's what they were trying to run, and I think it was Ruben Volker came across and forced him to cut back.
Brings down a 4th and 2, and back to punt for Brothers. Back to punt for Norcom. Short kick. Takes a Norcom bounce about the 30-yard line, down on the 30-yard line, so the Crabbers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 30.
Well, Hampton did what they had to in that situation. They kept them from moving. They only gave up 1 first down. That was a big play right there. They had a problem with the option with the quarterback keeping the ball in the first half, and they made a halftime adjustment and took that away. And they've got the ball now. What they've got to do is establish their game plan and just they don't just stay patient and they try to get something going.
1st and 10 from the Crabbers' own 31-yard line. It looks like Logeman with Newsom in the backfield. The give is to Newsom. About 6 yards. Good run by Newsom.
Good run. Good offensive line really came off the football. A good lead block by the fullback. Newsom hit the hole. That's a good first down play.
Newsom, two-way player, being effective both ways
He's
tonight.
very effective. He played offensive guard last year, AJ, and they moved him to running back.
All right, 2nd and 5 for the Crabbers. Logeman with the give this time again to, let's see, again to Newsom.
Came back with the same play.
Looks like pick up a 3.
They're going to need about 2 or 3 for a first down. Looks like they want to come out, like I said, just not get away from the things that they do well. They've run at people well all year, and they just want to try to establish what they do well.
Okay, 3rd down and looks like about 3. This is a key play here early in the second half. 8:20 left in the second half. 8:20 left in the 3rd quarter. Logeman back to pass. He's hit. Incomplete. Almost intercepted.
Yeah, a lot of pressure from their inside people, and he got hit as he was releasing the ball. One of the Norcom defenders almost came up and intercepted the ball. That's the thing they do well. They come across hard, and they have pressured people into a lot of mistakes.
Okay, number 42, Stephen Redfern, in to punt for the Crabbers. Line of scrimmage at 37. He'll be punting from around his 25.
Get it last time. We'll see what they do here.
Too much time? Possibly
really
too much time.
They did throw a flag. Huh?
Threw a flag.
It looks like it's on Hampton.
Illegal procedure.
Against Hampton.
All right, bring down a...
Looks like Norcom has 10 people up there, and they're going to come in. It looks like they're coming after the punt.
Okay, 4th, about 9. Crabbers line up, and Redfern try to punt it away. Almost.
I think they got a piece of it. There was a lot of pressure on the punter.
Short punt, but it takes a little bit of a Crabber roll. Looks like it's dead on about the 44-yard line. So Norcom will take over from their own 44.
Bad snap on that. They had a bad snap in the first half, but they were fortunate in that situation. I think it cost them because Norcom got good pressure. I think somebody got a hand on the ball the way the ball was kicked.
Bill, you're the punter with 10 men on the line of scrimmage. What do you...
You just got to concentrate on your fundamentals and get the snap and kick the ball. Again, in that situation, the snap, it was a poor snap.
All right, 1st and 10 for Norcom on their own 43. Sykes with the give to Ricks. Ricks eludes couple tackles, but he's nailed for about a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, the defensive line did an excellent job, and then Myron Newsom came up and finished them off. They've been trying to run that again inside, and Hampton looks like they've made some adjustments, you know, to the particular plays that they've tried to run on them, and I believe they've been minus yardage on running.
Okay, that'll bring up a 2nd and about 13. Again, Sykes.
2 yards on
Right.
that
Again, Sykes has Ricks and Dozier in the backfield. The give is to Ricks. Short gain of about 3. Gets it to the original line of scrimmage.
I think Norcom is very content in trying to run off as much as the clock possible, not getting put in a situation where Hampton could force them into a pass or a situation where they know they're going to throw.
We have 6:39 left in the third quarter, and it's a key 3rd down play here for Norcom, but it's 3rd and long, 3rd and about 9.
Makes it 3rd and a short 10.
Turnover would be good for the Crabbers right now.
Well, I think that's something that you know, would help turn the momentum of the football game.
All right, Sykes back to pass. Sykes being pressured. Complete to number 1, Lamy Burns. Complete. Stepped out of bounds on about the 38-yard line of the Crabbers.
37-yard line.
Again, Sykes shows me a lot of poise, AG. I don't think that was his intended receiver by any stretch of the imagination. I think that he was just a secondary receiver. He scrambled out of the situation. He was looking downfield. The kid just curled up and he hit him. Excellent play by the quarterback.
First down, 1st and 10 from the Crabber 38.
All right, 1st and 10 from the Crabber 38. Sykes brings them out. He's got Hawkins and Ricks in the backfield. Give this time is to Ricks. Gain of about 6 or 7.
Again, they ran the ISO play. They're going to be persistent on getting the hit and Ricks up in there and keeping it on the ground. That's what they want to do. You know, they wanted to, you know, this has been a fast-moving football game.
Okay.
And that clock goes off fast when you run that football.
Brings up a 2nd and 3 from the Crabber 33.
6-yard gain on the play makes it 2nd and 4.
Sykes again with Hawkins and Ricks in the backfield. Sykes overthrows number 21, Lamy Burns.
Number 21, Lamont Burns.
He overthrew the pass.
On the coverage there.
That bring up a 3rd and about 3. Another key defensive play coming up for the Crabbers.
We'll see again, the Norcom now, they threw in that situation on short yard situation. They want to pick the place where they throw the football. And right now, I think they'll give the ball to Ricks and try to get a 1st down.
All right, 3rd and 3. 5:21 left in the third quarter. Sykes back to pass. Being pressured. 20, complete to Burns again. 1st down.
Complete from Sykes to number 21.
He had a 1st down. He might have been pushed back.
Yeah, they'll probably give him his forward progress. Yeah, they're going to give him his forward progress. I think that looks like they did get him.
Okay, they did give him the forward progress. That is a 1st down. It looks like on about 1st down on the 26 for Norcom.
No, again, Norcom, they threw in a situation that's usually a running situation for them, and so they're really trying to balance out their offense. And Sykes has again done a good job running their offense.
All right, number 32, Larry Staten, split wide to the left. Sykes with the give this time to Ricks. Ricks spins, breaks a couple tackles, and looks like he picks up about 4.
It didn't look like there was much there in that situation, and he just kept his feet going and spun back to the inside and got a few yards out of it.
Okay, that'll bring up a 2nd about, looks like about 7, 2nd about 7 for the Norcom Greyhounds.
Gain of about 4 on the play makes it 2nd and 6.
I'm real impressed with Rick's leg power. He's not a big kid, but he has tremendous leg strength.
Okay,
Any of your great running backs are going to have great leg strength, and he's shown me a lot.
All right, number 23 brings into play for And Sykes brings them out. Dozier and Ricks in the backfield. The give this time is to Ricks. Ricks again, but 4 or 5 yards.
Again to number 34.
Norcom's offensive line is doing a great job coming off the football.
Number 32, Michael Fenner.
I think that's been a real strength for them. They're not very big, AG, but they have tremendous quickness, and right now they're coming off the ball very well.
Bill, I think we're coming to a key point in the game. 3:32 left in the third quarter.
5 yards on that carry.
Hampton trailing 10-0, and Norcom knocking at the door. Hampton needs a turnover right now.
They need a big stop right here. Defense has to come up big here.
The give, good stop. The give that time was to Ronald Hawkins.
Ronald Hawkins.
Virtually no gain on that play, maybe 1 yard.
I saw Myron Newsom's helmet in there.
55, Hammer.
Newsom's been in there all night long and all season long.
Yeah, Myron is a heck of a football player, and he just runs to the ball very well. And I think we're going to need a big play out of somebody like Myron to get this, to get the ball back or to stop this drive.
All right, he
they
picked
really
up.
need to stop.
Evidently, he picked up enough for the first down, so it's 1st and 10. The give is to Ricks. Ricks to the 5.
The advantage to number 34, Terry Ricks.
Tell you, Walter Ford made a game-saving tackle right there. If he didn't come in and tackle him, he was gone. He was in for 6.
All right, another first down for Norcom Greyhounds on the be 1st and goal from the 5. Hampton making a few changes there on defense, bringing in the goal line defense.
Putting in their goal line package in there, and this is a big part of the game. This is crunch time right now, AG. They've got to stop.
Sykes with Dozier and Ricks in the backfield. The give this time is to Ricks. Ricks for about a yard, maybe 2 yards, down to about the 3.
Looks like they had good penetration that time from the defensive line. Tyrone Tynes and Lloyd Tucker did a good job and made some penetration and didn't give him a chance to get going.
All right, Hampton makes a few more changes there on the defensive lineman. 2nd and goal from the 3. 1:50 left in the third quarter. Sykes with Dozier and Ricks again in the backfield. Give this the keep by Sykes. He goes in for the score.
Great call. They've been trying to run that ISO all night, and Ricks faked me out, AG. They faked the ball in there so well, and then just bootlegged around the corner.
I think everybody was expecting Ricks. It was a good fake to Ricks, not only on
I think
Sykes'
everybody
part.
was looking for him to get the football. For Ricks to get the football.
All right, Sykes goes in for the score. We have 1:34 left in the third quarter. Hawkins with the kick, which is good. And the Norcom Greyhounds are up 17-0 here with 1:34 left in the third quarter.
That was a big score right there, AJ. They moved the ball. They had a lot of key third down plays. They mixed it up pretty good. They threw a couple of key passes. And then that great call right there with the quarterback keep.
Well, Bill, we knew that coming into the game, everybody said Norcom was for real, and they're playing well tonight. I think a couple key defensive plays in the first half could have made the difference in that first half, and now they're playing well here again.
Well, they're a very consistent football team. They don't make a lot of mistakes. They're not going to beat themselves.
Number 1, Desmond Wilson.
They've had last year they were real tough defensively, and this year they're just as good defensively, if not better.
All right, Hawkins tees it up for Norcom. Deep for the Crabbers is Walter Ford, Desmond Wilson. And it looks like it's going to Ford. Ford at his own 15. Eludes a couple tackles. Down at about the 25. It's good foot speed there.
He was looking for a little crease, and he just quite couldn't find it. He's a very dangerous kid. He's scored. He averaged 10 yards per rush this year as a running back.
Walter Ford, just a junior.
Yeah.
He'll be back next year.
Yeah, unfortunately, he is back. And he seems like a great kid, and he's a real big play threat for them.
Okay, Logeman brings him out.
The Indian River Deputy game. Indian River now leads.
Ellison and Randall in the backfield. The give this time to Randall. That 8-yard gain. Good gain by Steve Randall.
Excellent run. That was number 30. Is that 31?
I thought it was 31. I'm sorry. 31.
By number 31.
Grant Womack.
Womack, excellent run.
He's tackled by number 32, David.
Excellent run. I believe that's the first time Womack's been in.
That's the first time I've seen him use it. He hit the hole very well.
He did.
And a yard.
Okay, 2nd and 1 from their own 35. The give this time is again to Womack. He breaks free. Womack with another first down. Grant Womack.
The line opened up a big hole. I'll tell you, Womack hit the hole very well, and he almost broke that one. He's only a 10th grader. I haven't seen him play before, but looks like he's got excellent speed.
2 back-to-back runs by Grant Womack here brings the Crabbers to 1st and 10 on the Norcom 46-yard line. Logan again brings them out. The give this time is to Newsom. Newsom is open. Newsom at the 20, the 15, the 5. Newsom in. Newsom to the 1-foot line.
That's number 5, Myron Newsom.
Well, they hit the quick trap. They moved Myron to fullback. Hit the quick trap, and I'll tell you, it looks like he got down about the 1-foot line.
That's tight
That's just what
play.
Hampton needed. They needed a couple of big runs. They got a big pickup from the Womack kid that came in and got some excellent runs, and then Myron almost broke that one.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Looks like they've spotted on about the 1.5, 2-yard line. And that ends the 3rd quarter here with the Crabbers knocking at the door, Bill.
Well, after giving up that touchdown, they're answering the bell right here. They're coming back and showing their character. They put in Grant Womack at tailback, gave him 2 big runs, and then hit the big trap play with Myra Newsom. And you get a score here, we change the complexion of the football game.
A 10th grader, Grant Womack, coming in, sparking the Crabbers.
Looks like he's a little smaller running back than what they've been using, but he looks like he's got excellent speed, and I'm real impressed the way he hit the hole. The line really came off the ball. Yeah, we haven't talked too much about them, but they've done a great job blocking all year.
Grant Womack, 5'8" and only 155, a 10th grader. He's going to be around for a while.
Well, they might yeah. Like I said, I haven't seen him use him, but he's got quickness, and I think that maybe they're kind of counteract some of that quickness of Norcom's by using a little quicker back.
A lot of excitement on the Crabber side of the field. The first time we've had something to cheer about tonight.
Well, they have moved the ball effectively. They just turnovers have hurt them, and now they got a chance to get in the end zone, and they've got to get it in right now.
They've got that ball spotted at about. It looks like they've got it spotted at about the 2-yard line. I thought he was down to about the 1-foot line.
It looked a little. It looks like it's probably about the 1 AG. And, I thought he was a lot closer than that.
Who do you give it to when you get down in this territory?
I'm going to give it to either Newsom or Ellison. You want to get it to a big back down here. They're going to have to hit it quick though, just like they have been. Quick handoff, something quick, because Norcom's going to come across hard and make penetration.
Okay. Newsom. Logan lines him up. Newsom in the fullback slot. The give is to Newsom, and Newsom's in for the score. Touchdown, Hampton.
Yeah, they moved Myron to fullback, which gives them, Myron's a very quick kick, gives them a little bit more quickness at fullback, and with the Womack kid at tailback, and that was an impressive drive.
Okay, the first play of the 4th quarter here, 11:57 left. Hampton gets on the scoreboard. Going for the extra point now is Jerry Lawton.
Jerry Lawton in to attempt the extra point.
Logan to hold. The kick is good. 17-7. 3 seconds.
That was a big drive. They needed that. Now what they've got to do is kick the ball off and get a stop and get the ball back for the offense.
Plenty of time left. Full quarter left. They're down by 10.
They have the whole 4th quarter left. Now they have, they seem to have a good combination in there running the football. Logan hasn't thrown the ball much this half, but he has thrown the ball well in the football game. They've got enough weapons to come back and win this football game.
Bill, they're trailing 17-0. They kept the ball on the ground. Didn't he put it in the air for that?
Well, they hit 3 big. It was a 4-play drive. They hit 4 or 5 play drive. They hit those big runs, and that will, now they can maybe run some play action, hit some quick passes. They don't want to have to get into a situation where they're just putting the ball up every play.
Okay. Jerry Lawton tees it up for the Crabbers. Little short kick. Taken at the 30. Down.
Returned by number 40, Lieutenant Wright. He's tackled after a short.
Returned by Lieutenant Wright to about the 39-yard line. Norcom's on 39-yard line.
One thing about those short kicks is they usually don't get returned for big yardage.
38-yard line.
And that might be a situation that Hampton didn't want to kick ball to the deep people. I don't know the personnel deep. They probably have some good return people. Now they have to buckle down and get the ball back right here.
Okay, Sykes brings him out. Again, Dozier and Ricks in the backfield. The give this time is to Ricks. Good pursuit by the Crabbers.
That was a play.
About a 1-yard gain.
That was a play they were running effectively in the first half, and they haven't done. I think that might have been the first time they've run the second half, and Hampton is really running to the football right now.
Number 34, Ricks, a little slow getting up for Norcom.
That would be a big blow to Norcom if he was hurt.
He is hurt.
Officials timeout.
Ricks they appear to be looking at his right, maybe the right leg there, Bill.
His left leg. Can't see from here if it's an ankle or knee.
All right, Bill, we got 11-14. While we have a break here, we got 11-14 left in the game here, but plenty of time left for the Crabbers.
Plenty of time. They scored that touchdown in four or five plays, so it doesn't take a lot of time. If they've got the situation where their line's blocking well, they can mix the offense up and get a couple big plays. They have scored well. They've scored a lot of points all season. There's no need to panic, and if they get the ball back right here, and I don't know a situation here with Ricks, but that won't help Norcom's cause.
All right, Ricks appears to be okay. We're happy for that young man. If Hampton should continue this comeback, Grant Womack's name will be remembered tonight.
I think you'll see more of Mr. Womack the rest of the game.
All right, Sykes with Glover and Dozier in the backfield this time. Sykes back to pass. Flag down on the play. Could have had a hold back there. I think we had a hold on Dozier. Excuse me, on Norcom.
21, Lamont Burns.
He's been trying to get outside on him all night on a sprint out pass. They did a pretty good job of containing him. They didn't just, and they've had the hold. That's the second time they've got a holding call.
Holding against Norcom. What number of yards we're going to have here?
We're going to be looking at 15.
15 big ones.
And that
good break. Bad break for Norcom. Good break for the Crabbers. The
momentum's changing. You can see it in the Hampton players. You can see they're playing much more intensely, and you get the ball right here. And Norcom's got to be careful that I don't think you're going to see them do anything. They might just run a running play here and punt the ball away and play defense.
Brings up a second down and 20. Looks like about 26 for Norcom from their own 19. Sykes with the give to number 22, Glover.
Good safe call. Second and long, they run the draw, get some of it back. They don't want to turn the ball over here. They don't want to make any mistakes.
Still third and long. We got about third and 21.
Again, I think if they throw it, maybe bootleg or something safe, but I think you're going to see some type of run.
Conservative play for Norcom.
I think so. I think they'd be happy to.
Looks like the shotgun formation.
Like shotgun. Last time they got this, they almost threw an interception.
Sykes being pressured. Ooh, Sykes being hit. What a hit.
Big hit.
Number 70 for the Crabbers, Reuben Volk with a tremendous hit.
Yeah, he's a very mobile kid. Runs, not a very big kid. He's about 6'2", 180, and really came over and gave him a pop.
All right.
Hampton's turning out here in the fourth quarter, and they've got the momentum their way.
All right. 4th and 16 for Norcom. Brothers back to kick.
Correction, number 2.
Bad kick.
Just what Hampton needed in this situation.
Short kick.
Horner took the ball. It took a long time. He's been taking a long time putting the ball.
Looks like Hampton got a bad spot on that kick. They got it.
Well, since it hit the cooler, which is, I can't believe that spot.
It hit the cooler, which was
Which is about 5 yards away from where the ball is right now.
Hampton got a bad. All right, Hampton 1st and 10 from the Norcom 45-yard line. Logeman gives to Grant Womack.
That was the play they ran effectively on the last drive.
Gain of about 1, Bill, to bring up a 2nd and 9. Womack might have been the spark that the Crabbers needed.
Well, he certainly came in and gave them a lift. They might need to go, they threw those 3-step drop passes, the hitch and the outs the first time effectively. They also ran a little curl.
All right.
They're in Twin City, they ran the curl effectively. You might see that right now.
All right, 2nd and 9. Newsom and Womack in the backfield behind Logeman. The give is to Newsom. Breaks free. Newsom at the 20 to the 15-yard line.
That was the play they ran
Newsom.
Last drive. He went down to the 1-yard line. They're hurting him with the trap. They put Myron at fullback. He's quicker, and he hits the hole, and that's been a big play for him right there. And they almost broke that one.
Okay, I'll bring up a 1st and 15 for the Crabbers at about the 14.5-yard line of Norcom.
Stand has just announced that Chick-fil-A sandwiches have been reduced to 2 1/4 while they last.
Okay, Logeman with, again, Newsom and Womack in the backfield. The give is to Womack again. Womack to the 7-yard line. Better 7-yard gain. Womack.
Little counter trap that they've run effectively all year. They're trapping them. They're getting them to come on field. They're trapping them. They're hitting them quick. I tell you, Hampton's at a different speed right now.
All right, 2nd down and 4 with 7:38 left in the fourth quarter. Logeman brings them out again. Newsom and Womack in the backfield. 2nd down, 4. The give is to Newsom again. Newsom for about 2 yards.
By number 5, Myron Newsom. To head for a yard or 2.
Yeah, again, they went with the quick dive.
Call it the 6-yard line.
I think they'll be looking to they can get a first down in this situation.
That'll bring up about a 3rd. Looks like about a 3rd and 2.
Tacklers on that play. 40.
Offensive line is really coming off the ball right now. I'm real impressed with the way they're digging in and they really did.
Got Newsom and Ford at the tailback slot this time. I think Logeman drew them off sides.
Yep.
Changed the cadence.
Change the cadence. I just think there was a no play. I don't think they had a play on. All you have to do is break the neutral zone. You don't have to go far. 1st and 10. First and goal.
All right.
Now they got 1st and goal.
1st and goal looks like from about the 3.
1st and goal, Crabbers.
I think you'll see Myron Newsom get the football here.
Okay, Logeman has Newsom in the fullback slot and Grant Womack at tailback. The give is to Womack. Womack to about the 1.5-yard line.
Ran the counter. I'll tell you, I don't know where Womack came from, but
Womack
really been a spark for him.
His 2 runs late there in the 3rd quarter turned this game around.
He's giving him a boost. He's giving a little bit more quickness in there in the running game. And then they move Myron to fullback.
All right. All right, that brings up a 2nd and 2. 2nd goal from the 2. The give this time is to Newsom, and Newsom is in. Touchdown, Myron Newsom.
Myron wasn't going to be could deny in that situation. He just barreled in, went over the top. Offensive line just got underneath their people and stopped penetration.
Okay, 17 to 13. Hampton going for the single extra point, which would make it 17-14. The kick is good. 17-14. 6:04 left in the fourth quarter. Bill, the Crabbers on them.
Around here. Hampton stayed patient. They didn't panic. They ran the things that they do well. I think they brought Womack in a tailback and put Myron Newsom at fullback to get a little bit more quickness in the running game. They hadn't thrown the ball in either one of those drives. And right now, we got a dogfight here with 6 minutes left.
If you're Norcom now, you're sitting on a 3-point lead, but if you're too conservative, you could be in trouble.
You can't be caught sitting in this situation. You got to play football. You got to play to win.
Hampton side, you can see Bill celebrating.
Well, they got the momentum going now. The kids showing a lot of character in this fourth quarter. And I think the defense has changed the tone of this game also. The defense.
All right. 6:04 left. Do you go for an onside kick here, or do you kick it deep?
You got plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Play defense.
All right. Short kick. Number 22. Glover. Fumble! Fumble! Crabbers recover. Hampton recovers.
Let's see who got it.
Number 22, Glover, with a good run back, but hard hitting by the Crabbers.
Well,
Produces a fumble.
that helped the situation. It was a good return, but somebody made a good hit there. They swarmed all over the football. I couldn't see who got it.
All right, Crabbers have the first down, 1st and 10 from the Norcom 46-yard line.
The Norcom has to get organized and call a timeout. I don't think they had enough people on the field.
All right, we got a lot of crowd reaction over here from the Hampton side. Big momentum is taking another move. It's already been shifted.
Momentum's hurt his neck here, and it's definitely on the Hampton side. Crowd.
You're watching WHCS Cable Channel 5 Hampton.
Okay, we're back. Crabbers have a 1st and 10 from the Norcom 46. We have 5:47 left in this game. Plenty of time.
AG, I think you'll see pretty much the same that you saw on the other two drives. Myron Newsom on the quick trap inside. Womack on the counter trap or ISO. And the offensive line is starting to take control of the football game up front.
All right, Loganman brings them out. Newsom and Womack in the backfield. The give this time is to Newsom, but a 1-yard gain. Bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they're sticking with their game plan, and like I said, it's give and take with this defense. Sometimes they're going to beat you, other times they're going to beat you. Haven't gone back to Wilson.
Desmond Wilson in the lineup, splitting wide to the right. Again, Ellison in the backfield, this time behind Loganman, along with Womack. Loganman with the keep. The pitch to Ellison. Ellison with a little running room.
Almost first.
Ellison close to a 1st down.
Looked like they were setting up the screen over there, AJ. There was nobody covering. I looked like Shelly Ellison. And I can't see where he went out. Looks like he shot 1st down, 2 yards.
Looks like it's going to bring up a third and about 2.
Loganman did a good job under pressure to get that ball over.
All right, Loganman again with.
You might see that counter to the tailback. Quick trap him out.
Trying to draw him off sides. It's good play. It's worked.
In fact, they've got him a couple times, and that would have gave him the 1st down.
All right, we got time out here with 5:03 left. Crabbers trailing 17-14. This game being played Friday, November the 20th, 1992 at Western Branch, Eastern Regional Division 5 playoff game.
This is what it's all about, AJ. You know, the kids have come back and got close enough where they can win the football game. You know, they've shown a lot of character. You know, coming back, they were down 17-0 and come back with 2 drives here, and it's crunch time right now. We got 5 minutes left and plenty of time to win this football game.
Let's bring up a third down and 2. What type options do you have when it's 3rd and 2? Are you in 4-down territory yet?
I believe so, especially this late in the game. I don't think you're going to see anything different out of what they've done in the last 2 drives. I think they're going to stick to the running game. I think right here you'll see Newsom, possibly the counter trap to the tailback.
Okay, 3rd and 2. The give is to Womack. Womack appears to be stopped short. 4th and 2. We'll see what what Coach Smith and his Crabbers going to do here. 4th and 2.
ISO play, and Norcom was. I think they were anticipating they came across, made some penetration. This is a big play right here, Tony.
4:50 left in the game. Crabbers 4th and 1. Logan has Newsom and Womack behind him. They tried to draw them off sides again.
Again, they was been effective, and that would have been a great situation to get a first down without earning it. So it's going to come down to this age. We've got 4 minutes left in the game.
I guess it also gave them a chance to see the defensive alignment of Norcom.
Yeah, well, I think they got a pretty good idea what the defensive alignment's going to be. They're going to have 11 people pretty close to the football.
All right.
But,
well, this game has been filled with excitement. We can't.
Well, especially in the second half, Norcom went up 17-0, and Hampton at that point, hadn't had much going. They, in the second half especially, and then their kids just refused to give up. That's the great thing about the game of football. Sometimes you got to pick yourself up, and these kids are showing a lot of character. And this game, they got a shot right here. They get this first down here and keep this drive going.
Okay.
I think what have we got, about 4th and 2?
I think we got about, it looks like 4th and a short 2. Coach Smith leaving the timeout, leaving the field. He's got Ellison and Newsom in the backfield this time.
You might see a power play here.
The give is to Newsom. It looks like he has the first down.
Yeah,
looks like he got the first down. Depends on the spot. It appeared from this angle he made it by about a half a yard.
Where he landed, I'd say that's a first down.
An official's timeout.
I can't see where everybody's.
We do not have the instant replay with us tonight. Very key.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know about that spot.
I'm not sure about that spot. Here again,
I don't want to be critical, but I don't know about that spot.
We want to apologize for not having the instant replay, but it appeared to me that he made that first down. He made that first down by a good half yard.
I don't want to get in trouble and say negative things. They tried to do a good job, but from where he landed with that football, it looked to me that he had the first down.
Plenty of time. 4:27 left here in the game. Hampton needs a turnover. Sykes with the give to Rick. Tremendous hit. Big hit.
I think that was Sean Kimmer.
Michael Fenner also in on that play. That brings up a second about 8.
Michael Fenner's a big hitter too. He's not a very big kid. 5'9", 160.
Bill, this game is a game of inches, but if I'm not sure about that spot.
Cool, I'll tell you, it just looked like he barreled over the top.
Sykes with the give again to Ricks. Ricks again hit right at the line of scrimmage.
John Kimmer filling again.
Brings down a 3rd and long. Still plenty of time left. 3:33.
Yeah, they get the ball back here. They've got plenty of time. I'm not sure. Yeah, I wish we had the stats right in front of us, but Norcom doesn't have a lot of first downs in this half, except for the one drive for the touchdown. Since then, they've been stopped cold.
Okay, brings up 3rd and 7. 3:13 left in the ball game. Sykes from the shotgun.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see this at this point.
Sykes back to pass.
Anything silly with this football.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, that
stops the
haven't been
clock.
effective with that all night. That situation, Hampton knows you're going to throw the football. I don't think that's what you want against a Hampton defense.
Okay, Bill. Crabbers have 2 minutes and 56 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Norcom will have to punt it away. Back deep.
They got good pressure on the punter last time. You might look for them. And Walter Ford's as dangerous as anybody returning that football.
Crabber Pierce, another short kick.
High kick.
Goes out of bounds on about the 33.
Not a bad kick in the situation that you're not going to give Walter Ford the football.
Okay.
Question them going the shotgun in that situation because they've probably lost. That could have been maybe another 30 seconds on the clock. In this situation, every second is going to be valuable.
Here we go. 17-14. Hampton trails. 2:47 left in the game. They have the ball on their own 33. 1st and 10.
Now you might see the curl with Desmond Wilson.
Okay.
Coming over the middle.
Logeman with the give to Newsom. Newsom up for 6 tough yards.
They've broken that play for 2 big runs this half, so they felt maybe they could get one in that situation with maybe Norcom looking for the pass.
Okay. I think Hampton only has 1 timeout left. Brings up a second about 5.
I think you're going to see some type of pass in this situation. They need to get the
fumble.
Ball filled. Oh, that hurts.
Logeman recovers his own fumble.
Unfortunately, that's going to. The clock is ticking.
Looks like Logeman covered his own fumble.
2:04.
That brings up 3rd and about 7.
3rd and 7. Logeman's got Ford split wide to the right. And Steve Randall wide to the left. Logeman back. He's pressured. He eludes one tackler. Wide open.
Great play.
Wide open was Steve Randall for 1st down for the Crabbers.
Boy, Logan was under a lot of pressure. Hit Steve Randall on the sideline. He was wide open. Again, I'm impressed with Logan's sense of where he is and his composure under pressure.
Okay, Crabbers with the big 1st down, key 1st down.
Big thing too is also they stopped the clock when they're getting out of bounds.
1:42 left. Ford and Randall split wide to the right. Logeman with the give to Newsom, about 3 yards.
I think the reason you're seeing them still trying to run this trap is that there's nobody in the center of the field. They're playing a man-to-man defense, and that defense, the way they're playing it, there's no free safety. If they crack that trap, he's got 6 points. So I think that's the reason you're seeing that particular play.
1:22 left, 2nd and 7. Logeman again with Ford. Complete to Randall. Quick slant pass.
Number 21, Steve Randall.
1st down.
Time's what's important here.
Stops the clock. 1:06.
Well, it's going to stop until they get the chains moved.
Hampton with 1st down on the Norcom 35. Injured player.
Withers, the principal tackler on the play.
Okay. All right, Logeman again with Ford split wide to the right.
Walter Ford had a receiver. they're putting their
and
speed in
Desmond
there.
Wilson. The give is to Newsom, and Newsom up for about 3 yards. 53 seconds. And Hampton calls their final timeout with 47 seconds left in this ball game.
That's their last time out, I believe, AJ.
I believe it's the last time out. Okay, Bill, here's the situation. Hampton has a 2nd and 6 from the Norcom 33. Got 47 seconds left, no timeouts. What do you do?
Well, AG, with this amount of time, you're going to have to go to the air because you have no timeouts left. If you don't, that way, and I think you need to throw to the sidelines or throw to the end zone. I think more probable. And if they don't get out of bounds, they're going to have to line right up and either kill the clock or have some type of play set. Coach Smith might be setting 2 plays up right here, and with no timeout left, they're going to have to kill the clock, even if they're looking if they don't get in and they're trying to set up a field goal. So the quarterback's going to have to take control in this situation and make sure he knows the situation and know if he's got to kill the clock. But right now, I think you're going to see them possibly go to something to the sidelines, or possibly to the end zone.
Okay, Ellison and Newsom are lined up behind Logeman, and he's got the keep. He's going for the end zone. Touched it. Desmond Wilson with the reception on the 1-yard line.
They got no time left. No timeouts left. They got to get back. They got to get on the ball.
Unbelievable. 39 seconds left in this ball game.
I believe that was Desmond Wilson.
Logeman with right on the money. Desmond Wilson. Looks like they're on about the 1-yard line. 31 seconds and counting. No timeouts left. The give is to Newsom. The give is to Newsom.
It's ticking. They got to get right back on the football.
14 seconds left.
Football play. They got to get it off right now. This is the game.
It appears to be stopped. Did he?
What a football play.
Stopped at the 1-yard line.
It looked like they got stopped at the 1 football line.
Unbelievable.
Goal line stand.
Desmond Wilson with a great catch. 39 seconds left. They get off 2 plays, but they can't get it in. Tough defeat for the Crabbers.
I'll tell you what, an ending to the football game. Hampton came storming back. I mean, at 17-0, things didn't look good. And I'll tell you, it came down to the last play of the football game.
High school football, you can't beat it. I tell you, the Crabbers have nothing to be ashamed of tonight. A tremendous comeback. Down 17-0 late in the 3rd quarter. Grant Warmack comes in, 2 key runs, and Newsom with the long run. They get the momentum switched. What a football game, just a tough break for the Crabbers.
They refused to quit. The kids, the offensive line, in the second half just did a great job. I mean, they just came off the football and blew Norcom off the football. After the first touchdown, it was all Hampton. And we had another couple seconds there. I think we would have seen a different outcome.
The timeouts, of course, not having timeouts there hurt the Crabbers there at the end. They had a little better chance to set up a play.
Well, they did a good job getting the playoff. It's just, they got two cracks at them down there. Norcom, you got to give Norcom some credit. They've been tough defensively all year. They dug in and they stopped some good running backs because all of Hampton's running backs run hard. Just a heck of a high school football game. I mean, this is what it's all about. It's just a shame. The Hampton's got to come out on the short end.
Okay, Bill. Sad ending to the season here for the Crabbers. Of course, your season ended last week. We're not sure about the situation at Bethel.
Well, nothing. Hampton has nothing to be ashamed of. They're district champions. They played a great football team in Norcom. Norcom's a great football team. There's a lot of great football teams. There's great support by the Hampton side. A lot of fans and. you know, they should be proud of the kids because the kids could have, you know, they down 17-0. It did not look good. I think everybody up here thought it was all over, and
No question about it.
and they just wouldn't give up. And you know, that's what you ask for out of kids when you're coaching football. You know, when my kids, you know, feel like didn't give up all season, and you know, Hampton City schools have great football teams, and the kids are going to play. They're going to give everything they have and play hard for 4 quarters.
Okay, Bill, let me do the wrap here. It looks like from Western Branch here, the final score is Norcom 17, the Hampton Crabbers 14. I'm A.G. Womble along with Bill D, and good night, everybody.
Didn't make any sense.